everyone, it's Lisa from the Yohos. Mark's busy working away today, so Mama Z and I are going thrift shopping, and we're kind of excited because we feel like there's going to be some good deals.
I think so.
So we're going to take you along with us and hope you have a good time.
And there will be a lunch to follow.
Obviously.
That's why we're out.
Talk to you later. Bye.
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 Hi, how are you? I need some new mugs because my white ones, all the tea, every new tea, they go all stained.
Oh.
I gotta bleach them every time I turn them on.
Oh my gosh, these are adorable.
Those are too tiny.
My mom and I are trying to figure what this thing is. I feel like it's a cheese dish. I had first said butter. She said cheese, and I feel like she's right just because of the shape. It was a little dinged up, so we ended up leaving it, but it's so cute. The light blue on the top of it, oh, so adorable. She was annoyed that they put stickers on the actual stamp of who makes it and where it came from. So she was trying to look underneath the little sticker of the tag of the price. One of my favorite things to do at a thrift store is actually look at all the pottery and like the little, I don't know, jars and things like that, just to kind of get different things for serving dishes or little containers to house all my little plants. I just love a different pot for plants or a little something like whimsy, like a little teapot or a little teacup, you know, that kind of stuff. They're treasures, people. Speaking of little treasures, these were quite the hot little item from any party light parties that I frequented back in the 90s or early 2000s, I guess. Anyways, I know a few of my friends will definitely recognize these.
That would be a nice mirror, wouldn't it?
Oh wow, yeah, it's huge. Wow, look at the size of this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is so cute.
Oh, this is a neat one.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of my style.
This is really cute. For what is that though?
Is it a candle?
I think so, but like...
Birdie.
I'm back. So I had such a fun time, got quite a lot of goodies here. So all of this was for spring. My mom just dropped me off, so she's gone home with her goodies and I'm here with my goodies. I'm gonna show Mark. Of course I have to show Mark. And then I'm gonna change a few of these little guys to make them a little bit cuter. So I'm gonna get to it.
Presents?
Presents.
Okay, so you did get a sneak peek of these baskets at the thrift store, but like, how can you go wrong? These two were 59 cents and the one was 99 cents. I'm like obsessed with these little things, especially the hanging one and this round one and the oval. Oh my God, I love them all. So I don't know what I'm doing with them yet, but I just wanted to show you them and be happy about them because I'm pretty giddy. Doesn't take much. So this first little crafty craft has nothing to do with the thrift store. I just had it here and I was itching to do it. So I got to that first before I got to the other stuff. And if this doesn't say spring, I don't know what does. Okay, so back a while ago when I organized my craft cabinet, now if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it below, you can check it out. So some of you may remember this little storage unit that I had gotten at a yard sale. I think it was $1. I know it was originally from IKEA. I got these napkins quite a while ago and I had thought to put them on this little organizer. All I did was I've just taken the little birds. You can rip them. I've seen that, which I could have probably done it. Makes it a little more organic looking. But anyways, I just cut around the little bird. I was nervous I was going to like rip off a wing or a tail or something. So I just cut around them. And then I just simply got my Mod Podge and put it on the actual wood and on the bird and just stuck it down. Now I actually didn't do the entire front of the wood facing. I just put it underneath the bird and a little around the bird. Now I'm pretty sure you could probably see the difference because I don't think this one's a matte. I think this is a satin finish. I should probably do the entire front of the little drawer, but you know what? I'm not really that picky. I was just living my best life, having a little crafty craft podge here. And these little birds are adorable, seriously. Does anybody else love hearing those cute little birds outside this time of year? Anyways, one of my favorite things is getting up early and you can actually hear them, and actually late at night too, which is fun. And by late at night, I mean 9 o'clock. So that was one of my very first spring crafty crafts. How fun is that? And so easy and pretty relaxing. So another very simple craft. I've just put 2 pieces of material together, the same material I chose. You could do, I guess, a solid and a stripe or whatever your preference is. I cut out a little bunny, very simple shape, basically 2 circles with some ears, nothing major. You can always check online and get a little template on there if you needed to do it if you don't trust your circle skills. But you just simply trace it on the material, cut the 2 pieces together so they match up when you glue them together. Glue them together with some hot glue. Leaving enough to put some stuffing that I had bought a pillow way back, so we had it lying around. I open it up, use the stuffing. You just need little tiny bits of it to stuff it in all the little crevices. Glue it all together, and there you go, the cutest little bunny. Now I had gotten these little flowers from the dollar store. They're paper actually, and I'm gonna be honest, this is far from perfect, this little bunny, all 3 of them, but I just made them for my little nieces and they won't care. Now if you're going to sell them, you'd have to make sure that the material lined up perfectly. I didn't really care. I just snipped off the extra bits and went at it. Again, a really easy little craft. Now this one dips into Easter, but again, spring. So whatever your preference is, I'm going to bring them to my mom's for Easter Sunday dinner. So yeah, that's that.
All right, so now let's get to these next 3 things. Now they were all from the thrift store. They were really cute to begin with, but I just kind of want to make them all look the same. And now, to be honest, every single thing I've used in this video has either been from the thrift store or from a yard sale. So that's a huge bonus in my books, to upcycle things and reuse things and sometimes make things prettier. Or more my style, or more aesthetically pleasing, whatever. I love to upcycle things, as we all know. With that said, let's get to these little critters and see what I do to them. That's kind of neat, actually. So I think, anyways. All right, guys, let's do it.
The little bunny was 50 cents. I believe it was half price that day too, so bonus, a quarter. The terracotta duck was $1.49, I think it was, half price of that, so whatever that is, 75 cents. And the cardinal, well, this poor little cardinal, I thought he was a goner. I dropped him before I even paid for him, so he was 59 cents and the woman actually gave him to me for free. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So this craft, easy peasy, you guys. Now my goal here is to make all three of these little guys look the same. I know, get ready for it. It's pretty cute and so easy, and you can turn anything that's kind of a little plain into something pretty fantastic, and that looks like cement. Totally being honest, this is not my idea. I have seen it done many times on the U of the Tubes, so I've just decided to take on some little projects of my own and to show all you guys in case you've never seen it. I've just mixed up some black paint and some white paint to make gray paint. I actually didn't have any gray paint on hand, which is kind of weird, but I didn't, so I persevered. Now with the bunny, I only did one coat. A good coat, not overly thick, but I tried to get all the nooks and crannies and crevices. And this clay, I'm going to call it white clay, it's really absorbent, so it sucks up the paint really well and it dries really quickly, so that's a bonus. The terracotta duck, on the other hand, I did actually have to do 2 coats, which not a big deal. It was just more of a pigmented color, obviously, so I just had to cover it all up. This little cardinal, seriously, I should have probably left him at the thrift store. He was trying to fly away out of my hand and I should have just let him go. I had to give it a good wipe, fill in the little holes. It was a salt and pepper shaker, so I filled in the little holes with this stuff. It's called Drydex. It's supposed to be pink and it dries to white. It's what you fill holes on walls with. And I let that dry. And his tail, I just glued it on with this fantastic E6000, which pretty much bonds to anything. I love it. Stinks, but I love it. Let the E6000 dry overnight just to be sure. And then I gave him a good paint with the gray paint, as like I did with the other ones. But then he gave me a little bit of issues here. So what happened was because it's a shiny surface, instead of going right to the wax, I did a try-a-coat of wax and all the paint peeled off. So I put the Mod Podge again on the bird after I put the gray paint on to seal it in, and then I put the white wax on. And here is a little montage of all 3 of those little figurines getting white waxed. Now, I don't know if you've ever used this wax, clear wax, finish, top coat, whatever you want to call it. What it is just a clear wax. So I've put a white paint with it, and it doesn't really matter how much, I think, because all of the little crevices pick up the white paint or the white wax, and the wax really lets it kind of go a little further so it doesn't dry as quickly. So I've slathered on, literally, and you just wipe it away with a wipe or even a damp paper towel, and it sticks in all the little crevices, and it totally looks like cement, and it turned out adorable. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a fun little video. I love these kinds of things. You just kind of get things and make them different and do little crafts, and just a relax kind of a day, because everybody needs those once in a while. And I hope you gave a little bit of inspiration to any spring DIYs, little crafty crafts that you might have in mind. Any questions, just drop them in the comment section below and I'd be happy to answer them. That's it for this video, and I will see you in the next video. And hey, if you like this video, you should consider subscribing. We do a lot of fun little things on this channel, and we would love to have you as a part of the fam. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye. If you guys enjoyed this video, here's a couple more crafty videos for you to watch.